In a world full of noise and distractions, where do you turn to for uplifting conversations, deep insights, and meaningful discussions? Welcome to the Kingdom Living Podcast, where we talk about faith, purpose, and societal issues from a kingdom perspective.
Hi, family. We are back with another episode today, and we are so happy you have tuned in. This is a special one we truly believe God has specifically reserved just for you. Our prayer is that it encourages and strengthens you as you continue walking your path of faith. You see, sometimes in our Christian journey, we go through seasons of loss. It might be a job, a relationship, money, recognition, or an opportunity, something deeply meaningful to us. And when we lose something so precious, the first thing that often comes to our mind is, God, why did you allow this to happen? It can feel unfair. It can feel like God is distant or uncaring. We may even go as far as to try to, want to recover what we've lost on our own, because deep down we wonder, if God let it happen, why would He help us get it back? But that's the encouragement today. When you think you've lost all, God is preparing a portion for you. Our guiding scripture comes from 1 Samuel 9 verse 22, where it says, "And Samuel said to the cook, 'Bring the portion which I gave you, of which I said to you, set it apart.'" See, Saul was sent by his father to search for some lost donkeys. After hours of walking with his servant and finding nothing, he felt defeated and suggested they go back home. When the servant said, "Let's go see the prophet Samuel, he might be able to help," what Saul didn't know was that God had already spoken to Samuel the day before. He told him that Saul would be the next king of Israel. So when Saul arrived, Samuel welcomed him and told the cook to bring out the special portion that he had prepared, that he had set aside for Saul alone. Think about that. While Saul was busy looking for what he had lost, God had already prepared a portion for him. While he was in distress, feeling like a failure, God was aligning him with his destiny. So let me ask you, what if that thing you've lost was only meant to lead you to the portion God has already prepared for you? What if that loss is not punishment, but divine positioning, divine alignment? Now, does this mean we should feel happy when we lose something? Of course not. Loss is painful. It shakes us. But what it does mean is that we need to become more prayerful and spiritually alert. Because in seasons of loss, we are in spiritual warfare. And in those moments, divine instructions matter more than ever. Let me share a quick story with you. Some time ago, I applied for an internship with an organization I really admired. It was in Brussels. And I was so excited. I made it to the final stage of the application and felt I did well in the interview by the grace of God. But I ended up receiving a rejection. Maybe you've listened to our last episode on rejection. This is more or less another pointer, but this one is focusing on loss. So I was heartbroken. I couldn't understand why I lost that opportunity. I just couldn't. Not long after, I applied for another internship. This one wasn't outside the country. Still, I didn't understand why God didn't give me the first one and instead decided to give me the second. Then a few months later, COVID-19 hit. Borders closed. Lockdowns happened. Looking back, I realized, wow, had I gone abroad, I would have been locked down in a foreign country, far from my loved ones in a global crisis. Imagine, during COVID time, everyone wanted to be close to their family because they didn't want to be alone. And now imagine someone would be outside the country, fully alone, trying to find her way in that place. And in a global crisis, that would have been devastating. So I felt safe at home, still gaining professional experience and growing in the exact space God wanted me to be. What felt like a loss was actually God protecting me and preparing a portion I didn't even know I needed. I didn't even see coming. So family, let this encourage you. When you lose something, God is not done. He is preparing a portion. He's aligning your path with your destiny. Even in the pain, even in the confusion, trust that He is working behind the scenes. You may not see the portion now, but it's already being set apart for you, like in the story of Saul and Samuel. Just stay faithful, stay prayerful, and trust Him, even when it feels like something is falling apart. Because that just might be the moment He's putting everything together for your good. Thanks for listening to today's episode. If this episode has blessed you, we kindly ask you to share it with someone who needs to hear it. Kindly like the video, also leave a comment, because this helps our videos to be recognized on YouTube and be shared with people that truly need to know that God is preparing a portion just for them. Until next time, bye.